Hey everybody, how are we doing? Haven't talked to you guys since last year. I'm sorry. Excuse my raspy-ish voice. I've been getting over a cold, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give the pod some extra flavor. But I hope you guys had a wonderful end of your 2025. Happy belated holidays. But yeah, just to start us off, I think CD of the week has gotta be Leave Me Out to Dry by Evan Willis. I got this CD. I went to 3 Hive in Provo like a week or two ago, and they had a section for local music, like a bunch of CDs by local bands and stuff. And so I was looking through them, and I found one that said it was free. And so I said, sign me up. So I'm free. Y'all know I'm there, dude. And so I got that Evan Willis CD, and it's so good. It's like, man, what a guy. What a guy. I'll have to say, let me pull it up. I'll tell you which ones are my favorite. To be fair, the hard part about talking about CDs is that when I'm listening to them, it's usually like in my car, and it doesn't say the name of the song. And so then I'm listening to the whole thing, and I'm like, dude, track 8 goes hard, and then I have no freaking idea what the actual name of the song is. And there's also, like, on Spotify, there's more songs on the album that are like, there's different songs on the album than are on the CD, and also they're different names. But it's not on this album, I guess, but the favorite one that was on the CD is Marley. Oh man, it's so good. It kind of reminds me of Alex G a little bit. It's Marley featuring The Lonely Ghosts or something like that, but it's so good. Such a good song. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty acoustic. Leave Me Out to Dry, amazing. Yeah, all of them are super good. I would definitely recommend. I followed Evan Willis on Instagram, and I don't think he's released much like in the past 6 or 7 months. 6 or 7 months. Anyways, yeah, and so I'm hoping that he works on some new stuff. I haven't seen him planning any shows or anything, but please do. I'm hoping for it. New fan. But without further ado, I'm sure you guys seen the title. I apologize for the clickbait, but this is not my last episode. Today I'm going to be talking about, like 2025 reflection, and then goals and hopes for 2026. Hopes and dreams, I guess. Martin Luther King style. Shout out MLK, thank you. You could cut that. Ins and outs. Definitely, okay. I know I probably am not like the one that should be saying this, but like 6-7 is out. Okay, 6-7 is out in 2025 because it had its run. A meme. There haven't been many memes that have lasted as long as 6-7, so I think it's time. It's time to let it rest. I will not be beating that dead horse. Ins, I don't know. I'll come up with something, but I have in front of me my my journal, and what's funny is if obviously you're not looking, but if you were to look at my journal and see, like, I have page dividers for like the years, and the length of 2024 compared to 2025 is like actually insane. There's like maybe 20 pages. Maybe, like, not even, like, maybe 10 pages of 2025. And like 2024 is like half of my journal. And I'm like, dang, no wonder 2025 felt so short. It's because I wasn't journaling like at all. At the beginning of every year, I like to write down a bunch of goals for the new year, and I'm just gonna go over these and see how well I did. Ooh, first little section, intellectual section. I said get better at sewing. Ooh, I think I definitely achieved this goal. Most of the sewing I did was by hand, just because sewing machines are mad difficult, and sewing with my hands is just a lot easier, but it's way more time consuming. But towards the end of the year, I got a lot better at just using a sewing machine, which has been really awesome. Yeah, I've done. I don't know if you guys have seen those YouTube tutorials where they like cut a triangle piece of fabric and then like put it in the pants to make them wide leg. I did that with like this kind of tapestry fabric that I had, and I did that on some Carhartt pants. Ooh, it turned out so good. And I did that by hand. And then I've hemmed quite a few pants because your girl is 5'4". I made some pants shorter while still keeping the original hem, so it just looks normal. I mean, sewing projects I did a few, but like not that many. But I guess it's enough for 2025. Ooh, my next one was read 3 full books. I don't think that will happen. I probably bought 3 full books. I don't think I read them all the way through. Let me think. I think I bought some Ruin. I don't know, dude. I should have done more research before I did this freaking podcast episode, even though I've literally been praying on it for like weeks. I bought a book and then I read like half of it. That's my problem. Okay, like I'll buy a book and like it seems really cool and I'll like read reviews or whatever on Goodreads. And then I start it and I get like halfway through and it's still boring. And I'm like, if I'm halfway through the book and it's still boring, sorry. Like I'm not finishing that. And like for me, I have no problem with reading, but it's just hard for me to stay focused, you know? Like maybe it's like a ADHD brain thing or something, but like it's always been really hard for me to stay focused when I'm reading a book and not have to read the same page over and over, unless it's like really packed in. You know what I mean? Like really easy to follow. Storyline is easy, and then I'm locked in, you know? But it's been a while since I read a book that was like that for me. And so most of my reading is on Webtoon. Can you blame me? I freaking love Webtoon so much. Maybe in a different ep I'll talk about my favorite Webtoon my favorite Webtoons. I don't know if you guys want to hear that, but I don't care. I want to do it anyway. Ooh, this next point, I definitely achieved this one. Learn more about photography. Bro. Just take a look at my freaking Instagram, bro. All of the posts that I made on my photography account are from 2025. And like all these really cool photos I took, they're on KWCR's website, shameless plug. I bought a new camera. I did a ton of film photography this year. It's 2026, but I'm taking a film class right now, a film photography class. At the beginning of last year, I did not know, like, truthfully, I had no idea how much different everything in my life would be from January 1st, 2025 to January 1st, 2026. Like, holy cow. I can't even begin to explain to you. Yeah, I've learned so much about photography. It's insane. My next point, find a major. I did. I declared my major. Communications with an emphasis in digital media. Look at me go, guys. Look at me go. Oh, the next one, dive into a language. That did not happen. Yeah. Duolingo sucks. I haven't been using that at all. But I don't know. I wanted to, like, maybe just, like, get fluent in something, but I didn't. It's okay. There's always this year. 2026 gonna be my year for real. Next category, physical. My first one was always have water with me. I've been doing pretty good. There's my water bottle right here. My water bottle right there. She goes with me everywhere. Check. Oh, next one, exercise minimum 1 time per week. Next one, meal prep / cook good food. I didn't do very good with that one. I can't lie. Oh, gosh. The next one, soda every other day. Because, I don't know about y'all. I'm an avid soda drinker, if you don't know. Can you blame me? Okay. Can you blame me? Like, if I'm going to put something in my body that's going to slowly kill me, It's better soda than drugs. You know what I mean? So, can you blame me? Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Doo-doo-doo. I freaking love soda. Speaking of soda, yes, I am going to talk about this because I want to. At the beginning of 2025, right? Coca-Cola was my girl, okay? Like, she was my wife, right? Coca-Cola, it was my day one, my number one. If y'all catching me with a soda, it was a Coca-Cola. And then, I don't know, sometime in the summertime, like, Dr. Pepper, like, she just caught my eye. she just caught my eye, and I couldn't look away. And so, Dr. Pepper became, like, my side chick. You know, I would only drink Dr. Pepper when Coke was away, right? And I was like, no, come on, no, like, I'll leave my wife for you, I promise, I will. And then I just, like, kept going back to Coke, and then I was like, wait, I think I just love Dr. Pepper more. Because I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just, there's something about it, dude. There's something about a McDonald's Dr. Pepper that just, like, man, just makes you forget all the other girls, right? and and then I just, like, one day, I just stopped drinking Coke, and then I've been with DP ever since, So more specifically, also, DPCC, Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut. Oof. I love me a DPCC, bro. Those things keep me going. For real. Ooh, next category, social. My first one was talk to people in classes. I did that low-key. I had been doing that all year. Invite people to hang out. Did that. Ooh, make 2 new close friends. I did do that. Shout out everybody, basically everyone at the station, bro. Because I joined the radio station in 2025, and I just got, like, 20 new friends for free. And it was dope. Top one easiest way to make friends is just, like, join some kind of club where everyone has a common interest as you, which is music. Ooh, hobbies. I had a hobbies category. I wanted to try watercolor this year, and I did, and I tried once, and I wasn't good at it, and then I was like, you know what? It's over. I'm never doing this again. I just gave up so easily. But I'm going to do that again this year. I'm going to try watercolor again. My sister got me a little watercolor kit, like a little, like, one of those small pocket type ones. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. My next one was write 10 poems. I didn't do that. I think I wrote maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe 6, maybe 7. Anyways, sketching in pen, dude. Lately, I've just been, like, in the past couple years, I've just been really into sketching, like mostly things that I see, 'cause freehand is really difficult for me, like, just remembering how to draw things, because, like, there's a lot of detail that goes into drawing something realistically, and you have to remember all of that. No, sorry. So I usually just, like, draw things that are in front of me with, like, the perspective of how I see it, kind of like that guy Paul Heaston. If y'all know Paul Heaston on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, he does a lot of drawings like that, and he, like, includes his hands in the drawing, and it's really cool. And I love his drawing style. And so I've been trying to do more stuff like that, where I'm just, like, drawing what's in front of me. Another goal I had was to crochet a sweater. That did not happen either, because making a sweater takes a long time, and I just did not end up doing that. Hopefully I'll do that this year. I do want to crochet more big things, but, like, I just have so many hobbies that it's hard to fit them all into one year, Sewing, I did a lot of that. Ooh, practice guitar and piano. I wish I did more of that, but already in the past couple weeks I've been doing that a lot more, just because I'm also taking a songwriting class, which is dope. Shout out Lil Bird. Yeah, I wish I did more of that in 2025, but it's okay, because there's always this year. Oh, get on the mountain and snowboard. I did that once because I do not have the money for a pass. So I borrowed my dad's buddy pass, and I went just for my birthday, and it was amazing. Dude, I just remembered at the beginning of 2025, last year, I still worked at Zoomies. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to do another podcast episode about probably just, like, my jobs that I worked at. But, like, yeah, at the beginning of 2025, I worked at Zoomies, and that feels like it was forever forever ago. It feels like it's been ages since I worked there. And it was literally just last January, which is freaking crazy. But I had like a couple other categories, just like uh, personal goals. But I think my main problem with this goal setting is one, like all these goals, they're still just in my journal. And obviously, I didn't really look at my journal that much in 2025. And so when it's tucked away, it's, out of sight, out of mind. And so, and there's also just way too many on here. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I think they're all attainable, but there's just, like, so many that it's impossible to really focus on so many. Like, I'm just getting too ambitious. I would say, 2025 for me was, like, 3 different chapters. Like, January to, like, April, like first semester 2025, that's 1 year, and then like summer 2025 is 1 year, and then fall semester 2025 is another year. And so that's why like it felt so short but so long at the same time. But I think second semester, like fall semester 2025 was definitely my favorite. I did so freaking much. Like again, like you guys have seen like on my Instagram, like all my photography has just like skyrocketed in the past 5 months. And that's just because I've been doing a lot more stuff with the station, and I've been getting a lot more super cool opportunities. And it's just like I never would have imagined how different everything would be just a year ago today. And like, dude, a year ago in January, literally this time last year, my hair was down to my waist. Like my hair was so long. I can't believe that was literally only a year ago. Like it feels like it was forever. I guess let's see, where are we at? We can get into my 2026 goals now. There's definitely a lot less, reasonably so. But it's still like kind of same categories. Ooh, physical, feel healthy. That one that one's big time cuz I don't want to be one of those people that's like lose weight, because that's a good goal. That's a completely reasonable goal. But like for me, like if I'm focused on like the number on the scale super often, it's going to not make me feel better about myself. And so if I'm focused on feeling healthy in general and like, eating right and drinking enough water, etc., then that's fine, cuz like I would rather feel healthy than be like super concerned about numbers and like stuff like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with like counting your calories, cuz like it's different, it's different for everyone. But like I feel like stuff like that for me, like I would just obsess over it, and I don't think that would be good for me. So like if I'm just still having boundaries, like with food, etc., and exercise, and still just like trying to feel healthy, then I feel like that would be good for me. I also said learn to run question mark, cuz to be honest, I don't freaking know how to run, dude. I don't know how to run. I don't know what the form is for that. I've never really tried, you know. Just cuz also I feel like I look so stupid when when I'm running, and I don't know how. I just don't know like the correct way to run. And so like I kind of want to do that this year. Let me know if any of y'all are runners. Let me know. Make me a how-to video if you will. Gym membership maybe, routine exercise. Yeah, I feel like gym membership would be fine, cuz then like it would, if I'm paying to go, like if I'm paying to have to go to the gym, then like I feel like it would make me want to go more. But I could also just like use the Weber State gym too. Ooh, balanced meals. Balanced meals, dude. Eating is so hard, dude. It sucks that like as a human, like you're supposed to eat 3 times a day. 3 balanced meals 3 times a day. Come on. Be so for real. Are you serious? That sucks. That sucks. Like it's got to the point where it's just such a chore to keep myself alive. Eating is just like it's just annoying, cuz like why can't what do you mean? What do you mean I don't just have like a private chef that'll just make me 3 meals a day and then I'm fine, you know? Ooh, my last one in the physical category is heal my fingers. Those of you who don't know, like if you don't know me in real life, I pick the heck out of my fingers, like my thumbs, like the sides of my thumbs. I just like pick them, like kind of like just like picking skin or picking a pimple. I do that's just with my thumbs, like, and I've literally been doing it for like 10, 15 years. Oh man, and it's bad, and like sometimes it gets like like open wounds on my thumbs just because I pick it so much, like just because of anxiety. I'm just like done. Like I've been doing it for so long, and I've tried to stop for so long, and I've just never been able to. And so I'm hoping in 2026 it'll completely heal over. And it's funny because like once I get close, like when I do get close to healing them, um, it's the skin tone from where like the pickage is versus like my actual skin. It's not even the same color, and I don't think it ever will be because I think I've just made scar tissue. Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Ooh, next category, intellectual. I said journal routinely. Obviously, it's not realistic to journal every day, even though I would like to. I just don't think it's realistic. But I've been keeping a reminder in my phone to try and do it every night. But yeah, obviously that's not. I'm not very good at it. Finish 2 books. I really hope I can do that. Please, please, please. I have a shelf full of books, and I've only read like 2 or 3 of them. Cause again, like, bro, they just need to pick up. They just need to pick up earlier in the book, and then I'm golden. Like I think there's only. I think the only books on my shelf that I've read all the way through is 1984, cause that book's gas, and Wrong Place, Wrong Time by what's her name, Gillian McAllister. I don't know, it's some British lady, but that book is so good. I got it from a garage sale for $1, and it's so good. It's so good. It's a murder mystery. Oh, my next goal: hobby delegation each month/week. So for that, since I have so many hobbies, I was thinking that each month I would like dedicate like one hobby that I'm gonna like try and do or like just focus on during the month, so that all my hobbies get a chance. You know what I mean? And so this month it's Animal Crossing because the update came out. And to be fair, honestly, I'm a little disappointed by the update. I hate to tell ya, it's not that great, but maybe it's just because I don't have the freaking Switch 2 and I'm not about to buy the Switch 2. But I don't know. Nintendo, I think you could have done better, to be honest. Like to hype this up so much and say that like the last one was supposed to be the last major update, and lo and behold, here we are. Oh, my next goal was to save $3,600 this year. We'll freaking see, dude. It's already almost the end of January, and I'm not even close. I'm actually in debt. So, yeah, I need another job. Hopefully I can save that this year. But again, it's only January. There's time. Social, make 3 new friends. Let me think. In my classes, yeah, I've talked to a lot of people in my classes. I think I'm on track for that for sure. Oh, next one, less generalization. I put that because like I don't know. I just feel like as people, and especially me too, like we just always put everyone in a box, and like literally every person before you even speak to them, it's like, oh, that person is like this, that person thinks this way just because they look like that. Or just because they said this one particular thing, that means they think this, that, just like putting people in boxes when you like you don't even know them, and just acting like you know this person, you know how they feel about things. Yeah, I want to do that less because I don't think it's fair to stereotype people all the time just because of the way they look or one specific thing they say. Oh, my next one, I said honest about feelings. Kind of just like if I like being friends with someone and I think they're cool, just tell them. Or if someone hurt my feelings and I don't like what they said to me, say it. Just like stop being quiet about how I feel about things because then nothing gets solved. Next one, clubs, events, groups. Yeah, I just want to do more of that. I want to do more. I want to get involved more in school, in life, etc. I just want to do more side quests, if you will. Talk to strangers. I feel like I do that a lot, but not that much. Just because it low-key is like really scary. Because a lot of times people just be having the world's worst RBF. And they could be thinking in their head, man, I really wish someone would talk to me, or I wish I, had a friend at this specific place. But you don't know that because you don't know what's going on in their head. And so, like, a lot of people just, like, look super standoffish and, like, super scary. I think just if I talk to people more, then, I don't know. It's always good to learn more things socially. Yeah, that's all. Those are all my 2026 goals. Maybe let me know in the comments what's your guys' What's on your guys' 2026 bingo card? I think Kanye's gonna do something really crazy. What if Kanye West plays at the Super Bowl and thinks he's Kendrick and thinks he's gonna drop like some really sick bars, and then just like says something anti-Semitist again. I don't know. We'll see. I think there's gonna be a really significant pop culture thing. Something maybe Met Gala related. Something kind of like Will Smith, Chris Rock, BS. Yeah, I didn't mean for this to be like a really short episode, but it's kind of hard to make it super long when it's just about the end of an era, you know? Happy 2016, dude. Embrace your 2016. Embrace your inner 2016. Do it for the vine. Do some planking outside. Go plank on random things. Pay your respects to Harambe. What else happened in 2016? I don't know. That's about all I got. Yeah, sorry this was such a short episode. If you guys like short episodes, let me know. If you guys would prefer like a hour and a half long special, let me know. I would try and figure out a way to yap for that long, but yeah, maybe and if you have any ideas for anything you want me to talk about, let me know. I was thinking, actually never mind. I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but you already heard me say that I was thinking of, what did I say I was thinking of doing? Just a minute ago. I can't even remember. My jobs. Yeah, maybe I'll do an episode where I talk about all my old jobs if you guys want me to do that. 'Cause I've had, let's see. I worked just in 2025. I've had 5 different jobs. Just in 2025. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, that those W-2s, that's going to be amazing. Man, can't wait to do my taxes this freaking year for my 5 freaking jobs. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your whatever. Like I would like to have more consistent episodes, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Y'all know how it be. I'm a freaking college student and I have a life. So, yeah. Don't you fret. I will always come back. The goat always comes back. But yeah, bye guys.